Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And will be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right there, we can do it. One more time, baby. Keep it up, come on, baby. 19 Lions. Tag.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
James Pierce.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
At the 10-yard line.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Here we go.
Following the interception, Young.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that he got into his head a little bit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
2nd and 11. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll set up to throw.
They'll try and do this himself.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Is on for the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Straight ahead with Hubbard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we set.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here is Young. Got his man. It's Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, set. Red 50, green. Hut.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Young to throw it this time. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And shutting him off now open field. He's still on his feet. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. De'Von Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Young is set to throw. The Cards get to it here. He's brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and 8.
Red, yellow, black, ready, ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
7, Mustang 19. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, that's too small. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Young. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are back within a score. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On the double.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. A give up the middle. Hubbard.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Still going. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Right back to Achane on second down.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On play action, they'll throw. What's up? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
James Pierce.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They dialed up a 3rd-and-1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go, set. 10 black, Edo blue. 6, mega. Ready.
On play action, Young. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Down, set.
Young to throw it. He's going to take another shot here.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Okay.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
60 red. 6 blue striker. Spot.
Now Young.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Savion Williams, 27 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Cardinals 10.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Chop 60. Chop 60.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Fernandez. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Another
line.
nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Fernandez. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hawk.
Now back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Cowboys. 20. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to the ground, Achane.
Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Two. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Baltimore first down.
Now here's Young.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Young to throw it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On the ball.
First down.
52.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Now Young.
Over the middle, he's got to Slaw.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the Cardinals' 14-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Look.
Now a handoff up the middle. Curve. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Watch out now. 52.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Throwing. Young.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
To throw, Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, he shifts past him. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
Right back to Hubbard. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, set,
Young quickly to the flat. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
down. Set, hut.
Here's Young. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Young now.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good, well outside the left upright, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on them, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Come on, set! Bronco 80!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Viking 18! Buffalo 18! 79 Broncos!
Back to throw.
Well, and that is incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. 19 Lions, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They're going to look to throw.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
60 Bobcats, 19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Hut.
It's Young on play action. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Marcus Davenport just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The play fake. Now Young. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
6-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. Black, 95. Set.
Again, it's Young. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Dawson Knox. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Track 60. Buffalo 18. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Second and 3. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy.
Yeah.
In addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
19. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Get it. 19. Ready. Hut. Ready.
Achane is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Back. Bronco 80.
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Devon Achane. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score. Ravens 31. Cardinals 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the left side, he finds Teslaw. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 122 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's a gain of 10. And a Raven first down.
Got it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now here's Young. He finds his... Now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching.
Okay,
The
right.
fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Up the middle they go. Kerr. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this 3rd step. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
Ready up. Drill 52. Set.
A give running right. It's Hubbard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Off the play fake, Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First down, Baltimore.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chavez. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Cardinals 17. Will Reichard to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Shot. Gravity Lions. Ready, ready. Hut. Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down at the 26. A gain of 6. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll drop to throw.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
There he goes again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
32 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Ready, set.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Achane gets it from the gun.
20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Devon Achane, 41 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Ready?
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. He's got it to about the 40.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at 7.
Come on, set. 10 black. Cut.
Here's Young. Going into traffic there, and that's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Ravens on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the lead.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as